rich in information.
What's up, y'all? Bunny Chaff here. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon FireRed. Last time, we took out the remaining stragglers of Team Rocket till they finally got it through their skulls that they're gone. It's disbanded. Team Rocket's no more. Maybe. Oh, excuse me. And we got the Sapphire. So now we can give it back to Celio and fix his... Or not really fix anything, but help him create his little doohickey machine. This episode, we're going to be taking on the rest of the stuff you can do here in the Sevii Islands. So I'm here on one island, of course, and we're going to give the Sapphire to Celio. So this is the gem that forms a pair with the ruby. Oh, wait, I forgot its voice. Riley, you've gone through a lot to get this, didn't you? You don't have to tell me. I know it wasn't easy. Thank you so much. Now it's my turn to work for you. Please give me a little time. Okay, this is good. I did it! I linked up with Lynette. Riley, I did it. I've managed to link up with trainers in the Hoenn region. Finally, the network machine is fully operational. Riley, I owe it all to you. Thanks to you, my dream came true. And all it took were some ancient-ass gems. Well, I mean, they were just collecting dust in those caves, so might as well put them to good use. Updating our Wi-Fi router. Well, anyways, now that's up and running again, we have to talk about something that I would do, but I don't want to do for after game stuff. Post game. I keep calling it after game. I mean, it's right too, but I prefer post game because it sounds better. In Kanto, now that we got the gems installed, there are roaming legendaries. Yay, everyone's favorite. If you're a fan of the Pokemon series, you know how awesome roaming legendaries are. There are 3 legendary Pokemon, well technically only 1, depending on the starter you chose, that are wandering the Kanto region right now. They're level 40 each. Again, it's still only 1. So, go into a tall patch of grass, have a level 40 Pokemon or lower, and start running around in there. If it doesn't show up, go to another route, come back into the same route, run around there again, until you can encounter it. It's fun, trust. Anyways, these roaming legendaries are Raikou, if you started with Squirtle, Entei, if you started with Bulbasaur, and Suicune, if you started with Charmander. These are the legendary beasts, not dogs. I know that some of them look like dogs. They all have the word bark in their Pokedex entry. I don't care. They're not dogs. Raikou isn't a dog. It's a fucking saber-tooth tiger. I'm not calling them dogs. I'm calling them legendary beasts like how they were before. Okay? Not dogs. Anyways. Jokes aside. Misery begins. So, depending on which one you got, you can have Raikou, who's a pure electric type, pretty freaking fast. It's slower than Jolteon, believe it or not, but a lot stronger. And it also has access to it can also learn Calm Mind, which is pretty cool. Other than that, it's just stronger Jolteon with maybe not as much coverage options as Jolteon, I guess. No Shadow Ball, but who cares? Entei, if you started with Bulbasaur. Entei, it's basically like a Flareon. A lot better than Flareon, but still got Flareon treatment in that it's a physical fire type in a game where fire type attacks were special. So, yeah, it got Flareon treatment pretty bad. It gets access to Calm Mind, so that's kind of cool. And then finally, Suicune, the pinnacle of bulky waters. Known for how fucking thick it is and how difficult it is to kill. It's a great pure water type. It's basically like Vaporeon. As you noticed, a lot of these 3 are very similar to the EVs. To the evolutions. So, that's cool. Suicune is the better one of the 3, but you can get some good use out of Raikou. You can try with Entei. Poor Entei. Anyways, so, like I said, these guys are roaming around. The best way to snag these guys is to have a Pokemon that can trap an opponent, so either mean look for a move or have shadow tag or arena trap. So Doug Trio, if you got one of those, if it's level 40 or below. When you encounter them, if you don't have anything to trap them with, you're gonna have to throw a ball at them or else they'll run away. However, two of these guys have Roar. Entei and Raikou have Roar, not Suicune. And if either Raikou or Entei decide to roar on you, it counts as you knocking out the legendary, and you can never encounter it again unless you start the game over and do everything up to this point. It's not fun, from what I've heard and seen. I'm going to put videos in the description that go over pretty well. One a little more simpler, the other one that goes into fuller detail. Basically, Raikou and Entei, if they, for some reason, in the code of Ruby Sapphire and FireRed and Leaf Green, this was fixed in Emerald, thankfully. If Roar was used, you will not be able to encounter these roaming legendaries again unless you start the game over again. So, for the love of God, if you have your Master Ball, I suggest using it if you really want to catch these guys. I personally would to show you guys, but first of all, that would take way too long. I fucking hate dealing with roaming legendaries. The fact that you have to find them first, and then try to capture them, because you only have one Master Ball, and in some games you have multiple roaming legendaries to deal with. So I don't have to deal with this right now. I mean, I could, and plus, these roaming legendaries here suck ass in terms of stats. So from my understanding of how their stats are generated, from what I gathered from these two videos, the IVs are calculated weird. The HP IVs on these roaming legendaries are normal, 0 to 31. But then their attack stats are calculated from 0 to 7, and all their other stats are set at a 0 IV. So you're getting a shitty-ass legendary for trying to find these goofballs that you can just screw up. It's like defusing a bomb, essentially. So basically it's possible to have a legendary that has 0 IVs in every stat. It is very, very disappointing. Like I said, I'm going to link 2 videos down below. One of them is by Droomish, who goes into very good detail about why this is the case and the whole coding aspect of it. And another by Sugar Conroy, who tells his own personal story with trying to deal with these guys. And kind of goes into it, what Droomish said, but a little more simpler. Anyways, now that that's over, we'll do our fun shenanigans here in the Sevii Islands. Yay! I love Sevii Island shenanigans. Okay. Let me check my bag here so I want to make sure I have a very specific item. I don't. Crap. Alright, I'm gonna cut back. Well, actually, you know what? You're gonna come along with me, because you'll probably not have this item either. Probably not. Unless you remember how to play this post-game. Okay, so we're gonna fly our ass to good old Celadon City. Okay. I've healed up in the Pokemon Center. Head to the department store. And climb your way all the way up to the rooftop. Go over to one of these vending machines, grab a lemonade. Okay. So, here on Five Island, we have to go, I believe we want to go this way. What's up, Sailor? Or not Sailor, Fisherman. That sucks, bro. Oh, wait. Make sure you have an empty party slot. I forgot about that. Okay. With empty party slot in hand this time, surf north of Five Island. Let me get a rappel going. Hopefully I have enough for this quest. Yes, I do. 7 should be plenty. Charge! So go through the water labyrinth. It's not much of a water labyrinth. I say that as I already get stuck in it. Good go on me. I believe I just go down here, go through this way, hop on this island. Look at this dude. You travel all over the place, don't you? You're not driving your Pokemon too harshly, are you? Let me take a look. Oh, impressive. You treat your Pokemon right. I think you'd be trusted with this. Please, I'd like you to have this. We receive an egg. This egg will hatch into Togepi. Togepi starts out as a pure normal type, then with max friendship, it becomes Togetic. It gets the cool ability of Serene Grace, where it doubles the likelihood of secondary effects on moves. So I think it gets the moves Flamethrower, so it increases that nice 10% burn to a nice 20%. So that's cool. Other than that, I have a hard time recommending this Pokemon, at least at this point in the series. If it was Generation 4 game, I would say go for it. Well, not just because it's got a newer evolution, but because it's supposed to be like it's more of a support Pokemon, and it's got some good special bulk, and it's mainly a special attacker. However, it got cursed with being a normal flying type, which are two physical attacking types. I mean, it does get a good variety of special attacking TMs and other moves, but it still just hasn't hit its mark of glory yet. So, yeah, the Togepi line, not that great yet. It definitely becomes better in newer games, especially when it becomes a Part Fairy type, but that won't be for a while. So, at the moment, it's not too shabby. I just personally wouldn't recommend it. Plus, you have like better normal flying types to use, and better normal types at this point. Clefairy and Clefairy will do Togepi and Togetic's job way better, and for a flyer, I'd say probably Dodrio and Fearow just do better. Oh, any flyer. My Charizard will do better. Go up north from the Water Labyrinth, and we end up here in Resort Gorges. How lovely. What's up, Dudette? The angle, it is not quite there. Looks like we got a new trainer class in Painter. These guys carry Smeargles. Smeargle's an odd Pokemon. It's basically a little dog. It's a Johto Pokemon. Essentially, it learns only one move, so it has the most shallow but most diverse move pool of all. Because it only learns Sketch after 11 levels, each 11 levels, I think. So level 1 gets Sketch, level 11 it gets Sketch again, level 22 it gets Sketch, 30, so on and so forth. Basically, what you do, an opponent will use a move, and if you like that move, send out your Smeargle, have it use Sketch, and it will copy that move and place it on your move pool. So essentially, you can get some really powerful moves on Smeargle here. Smeargle is pretty known for its competitive shenanigans, for learning some pretty overpowered stuff. Like, it can learn Spore, even though that's been pretty much exclusive to, like, 2 grass types at this point in the series, in this game. So, which is a 100% accurate sleep move, which is fantastic. So it can learn Spore. It can learn Hyper Beam, Overheat. Give some really, I mean, those aren't the greatest move options, but it can do that. It's not a great user. I wouldn't use it as an attacker at all. It's mainly used as like a disruptor of sorts. You put something to sleep, you paralyze it, you just cripple it. Set up with a move like, I don't know, Bulk Up or Swords Dance, and use Baton Pass to pass it to something. Because Smeargle's stats are pretty dog-ass, pun intended. So, it's a good Pokemon in that it has a diverse move pool. It's unique because of Sketch, and it can have a shallow and diverse move pool. It just horribly outclassed as a pure normal type. Yeah, look at that damage. That's Dive. Granted, it's a special attack, and, well, I don't even think that matters. It's non-stab, and it did pitiful damage to Fuzzy Wuzz. And it's level 50, and we've been fighting like 48s and 49s that have been doing significantly more damage than that. It was pitiful. I guess I can talk about this thing. Mareep is a pure electric type. Again, another Johto Pokemon. I don't think you can obtain one in this game. So sorry, Mareep fans. It is pretty much the quintessential electric type to obtain in Johto. However, you could not get it in Pokemon Crystal. It was only in Gold Silver and Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So, Crystal fans, you got dicked. Mareep here is, strangely enough, a slow electric type. Well, I say strangely because you really don't want a slow electric type. I mean, it has some good bulk to it, especially when it fully evolves. It evolves at level 15, then level 30. So it goes from Mareep to Flaffy, and then at level 30 to Ampharos. Really cute, adorable line. A real fan favorite. It's just that slow electric types are just not that great. I mean, Magneton gets a pass because it has a great defensive type, and it's really strong, and has good abilities. But these guys only got Static, which is nice, don't get me wrong, Static is pretty good. Crippling your opponent if they make contact on you, especially if you're bulky like the Flaffy line, or the Mareep line. Well, whatever, they're the same thing. It just, I don't know. Slow, bulky electric types have a hard time beating the faster offensive electric types. I will say though, besides being cute, they are quite strong. They do have a pretty good special attack to them and some solid physical attack. And they can learn a pretty good chunk of moves. Their move pool gets bigger each game. They get Fire Punch, I think by a tutor in this game at least. You can give it Signal Beam, I think, again, it's either by Egg Move or at least in the next generation. Brick Break, which you can get by TM, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, it learns pretty good moves. Don't count it out. But I don't know. I think there are slightly better choices for electric types right now, especially if you want to use one at the moment. But in terms of what you could get in Johto, yeah, it's really great and a really solid Pokemon. I have no qualms against the Mareep line. I am a fan of them too.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Ampharos!
Okay, switching out Fuzzy Wuzz for Big Jim because Fuzzy Wuzz is almost out of PP out of her two main moves. Not Aerial Ace because really hasn't been much to Aerial Ace, but yeah. Anyways. Whoa! Hey, there's Focus Punch right there. See. It's kind of it kind of does have high priority in a way. It tightens up its focus, but then you actually use the attack last, so it's also not high priority. Okay, well, we defeated everyone here. Let's go into this house. No one in here, but a lot of plants. Okay, talk about brightening up the room. So what if we just head right here? Let's go past the house a bit. Hello, swimmer dude. I'm gonna dodge you. I could not give a fuck less right now. Go into this cave. Welcome to Lost Cave. Greatest place to get lost in. There's some new Pokemon here. They're exclusive Pokemon. FireRed users, we get Murkrow. Murkrow is a dark flying type, another Pokemon that you couldn't find in the Johto games, but you can find in the... Well, you can't find in Johto, but you can find in the Kanto region, in Gold, Silver, Crystal, or Gold, Soul, Silver. Annoying how that works. Well, just you wait until if we get to those games. Anyways, Murkrow, it really doesn't stand out too much besides its typing. Its typing is pretty cool, bit unique. It's pretty much a glass cannon. It has pretty good speed and pretty good offenses. It does learn drill peck, so that's cool. Yeah, no, unfortunately, it doesn't have its evolved form yet until Diamond Pearl Platinum, so you don't get Haunch Crow. Yeah, so Murkrow kind of just has a hard time standing out. Very frail, solid offenses, I suppose. Nothing really too exciting for this late in the game. Well, absolutely not, but I can't really complain about it too much, I suppose. I mean, I like it. I like the line a lot, but yeah, you're better luck using any other Pokemon. And Leaf Green users, you get Misdreavus, or Misdreavus, however you want to pronounce it. I would recommend this one over Murkrow any day. At least, well, at least in these games. So Misdreavus also cannot fully evolve yet until Generation 4. It's pure Ghost type, so one of a kind at the moment. So 2 Ghost types. Yay! Well, 2 Ghost type lines. I bet Agatha's happy about that. It's not that strong. It has 80 in special attack, special defense, and speed, and 60 in everything else. So I'd say I think it's slightly bulkier than Gengar. If not, it is definitely bulkier than Haunter. Other than that, it's another Ghost type you can't really make good use out of Shadow Ball with. It does get Levitate, so that's pretty awesome. I'm really having a hard time. It gets Thunderbolt, it gets access to Thunderbolt and Psychic, but so does Gengar. No Sludge Bomb, but it really gets Aerial Ace, of all things. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works either, but whatever. Can't complain. Oh, in competitive, it was known for its Mean Look Perish Song strategies, where you would trap the opponent with Mean Look, then use Perish Song, and then since that counts down to your death, so it gives you 3 turns to live, and then once it clocks down to 0, everyone who's heard the Perish Song faints, and since you trapped your opponent with the Perish Song, you'll take them out. So I mean that's pretty cool. Yeah, other than that, yeah, there's not much to say about Misdreavus. I think I'd recommend it a little more over Murkrow, but it's not by much. There are also other Ghost types here, like Ghastly and Haunter. Anyways, I should probably put a repel up. I don't think have I done that? Oh, I have. So this cave you can get lost in, like in the name. But there's a simple trick to figuring out where you want to go. So we got up, right, down, and left. And we got 3 rocks here. These rocks signify what hole to go into. Think of it like a clock. Up is 12 o'clock, right is 3 o'clock, down is 6 o'clock, and left is 9 o'clock. So we got 3 rocks here, so we go right. Right here, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we go up. Okay, and then there are 1, 2, 3, 6, so we go down. Are you a trainer? You are. Whoa. Cool trainer class. Oh, Natu. I think we could have caught a Natu previously, a while back. If I'm not mistaken, Natus. Natus and its evolved form Xatu, really weird. They're not very bulky. They're not that strong. They're kind of strong. Not that fast. They're Psychic Flying type. They don't learn Psychic upon leveling up. Or any Psychic type move. for that matter. They mainly learn Peck via level up for stab options. It learns a lot of support moves like Wish, as you saw, which will basically what happens is that you wish, set up a wish, and the next turn, I believe, you'll heal some HP from that wish. So that's cool. You can pass that wish on to another Pokemon if something were to happen to it. Oh, here's Zatu, and Natu's wish came true. HP is full. So yeah, that's about it for the Natu Zatu line. They really don't do much. You really need your TMs, or else they'll be mainly using Future Sight. Because again, not much for stab options there. It gets excuse me. It gets Nightshade. Again, it's more of a support Pokemon. It does get Giga Drain via TM, so that's kind of cool. Other than that, yeah, there's not much to it. So there's 6 rocks there, so we go down. 3, so we go right. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we go left. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then there's 3. Oh boy. And then 3, 7, 12. Hello. What are you doing here? What do you intend to do with me? Not much, I have to say. Oh, we got Persian. Alright. So, as you can tell, we've pretty much made it to the main ending to the cave here. So, it looks like we've found what we were looking for in a woman. Not an item. Son of a bitch. I wish it was an item. Okay, and so it's just some lady named Selfie who has Persians. I mean, it's kind of funny because we've seen a lot of painters, not really photographers, so maybe she's the one that invented a selfie. Maybe you could do that with your Pokénavs or your Rotom phones, whatever you kids call them these days. Anyway, these Persians are dead. Big Jim is unstoppable. Oh, I was afraid that you meant to harm me. Damn, you're loaded. We should put the amulet coin on. I'm so glad that you happened here. I grew rather bored of walking and I'm feeling rather fatigued. May I ask you to take me home from here? Sure. Hey, this is your house? That's cool. Thank you, you may go now. Hey, whoa, this is an RPG. I demand an award for saving your ass. We're going through a labyrinth in a cave. I could have gotten lost. Thank God I knew how to count. If I didn't, then I'd have been screwed. Give me a prize. Oh? Do I know you from somewhere? Oh, bitch! Alright. Oh, but that doesn't matter. I'm exquisitely bored. Please hear my wish. I wish to see a Pokemon, a darling Persian. I want to see one right away. Please make my wish come true. Yeah, her whole gimmick is that if you show her Pokemon, she can give you a prize. That's it. Did all this for nothing. Or did we? Let's go play in the cave again. Eee. Son of a bitch. Eee. Alright, back in Lost Cave. There's a couple combinations that we can do to get some cool items. So why don't we get lost a bit? So, start off with the easiest one. We go right, and then down, and we get the Wax Incense. Wax Incense, if we give it to one of our party members, and we're on the battlefield with it, it makes the opponent's moves not hit less, and more inaccurate. So that's cool. So if you need to avoid some moves that could hit you like a truck, then Wax Incense could be your guy. Next up, we want to go right, then up, then down, and then up again. We get the Sea Incense. This is basically like a Mystic Water. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, no, 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 no. I believe it can do... It has another property to... Yes. Merrills. If you decide to breed your Merrill or Zoomeril, give it the sea incense, and it will hatch into Merrill's pre-evolution that was introduced in Ruby and Sapphire in Azuril. That's it. And the Lax incense, you give that to a Pokemon called Wobbuffet. And when you breed it, you can get its pre-evolution that was also introduced in a Ruby and Sapphire called Why Not? But sea incense normally, just basically another mystic water. So kind of useful. I think I prefer leftovers right now. So next one we want is right, then up, then down again, then right twice. So 1 and 2. This will give us a max revive. Sweet. Getting better rewards. Next prize. We'll go right once more. It's a lot of right. Up. Down. Down. Right again. Left. Down. Fuck. Ooh, a Haunter. Cool. Goodbye. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the shit? That was annoying. Then we want to go down, and then one more left. We got the rare candy. Nice. Okay. Our last one. We want to go right one final time. Are you getting tired of hearing me say right? Then up. Then down. Then down again. Then right again. Then left. Then down. Then right. And finally, up. And bada bing, bada boom, we got the Silk Scarf. This will power up normal type moves. Basically, another, I think by like, what, 20%? So basically, Mystic Water, but normal type version. Cool. That's it. I really am gonna leave that swimmer to die. I do not give a shit what he has to say. Alright, cool. Well, that's all of Lost Cave, and that's all of, Five Island, I think. Let me think about that. No, there's one more, but I'm gonna save it for the next episode. So, next time on Pokemon Fire Red, we will be doing more side quests. Good night, everybody.